Good evening, guys. It's been a while. Today, I just wanted to talk about God, and I had a conversation with a friend, and in that conversation, she asked the question, Guti, why do certain things not seem to bother you or hurt you? That obviously maybe bekumele ngabe they trigger you. And I realized ukuthi, we meet God, the true nature of God, the realness of God, the purest form of this energy, a creator, in the most challenging phases of our lives, in challenging spaces, in challenging areas of our lives. And there is no substitute for that. We have spaces that talk about God. We have so much written about this God. We have so many descriptions about this God. But for me, nothing really comes even close to when you experience God as an individual, personally, in times of your life, in spaces in this world and in this life that are dark. Maybe let me say, I believe, in fact, that I met God in the darkest moments of my life, in spaces where there was so much chaos and so much confusion. Sihlala siphehlwa. It's a daily thing. It's initiation again, not the initiation that everybody knows about and thinks it's the only type of initiation. No, initiation sonke, it happens to us. It just happens in different times of our lives. It happens in different spaces. Godwa sihlala sikhuliswa, because that is essentially what it means to be initiated, ukhuliswa. We are humans. We are having this life, human experience. We are here to experience this world, and inje ngoba inje. Kunokuhle, kunokubi, kunokhanya, kunobumnyama. And when usekhanyeni, sometimes, awuboni, awunaki, because uhambe ekhanyeni noma usekhanyeni. When there's always good, sometimes awunaki because, well, things are good or kukuhle. But the minute you come across darkness, the minute you are confused, the minute you are challenged, the minute your soul is triggered, that is where a trajectory yempilo ishintsha khona. That is where you meet God. And that's why my belief is that you cannot really be taught about God. You can be told and taught, but it needs to be a personal encounter and a personal thing, so that your description and your belief in the Creator is not something unshakable. I always say, kamampela, nothing can separate me from the love of God, because ngambona, I experienced this God in very challenging situations. And today, ngikwazi ukufakaza. Today, my story has a very different meaning. Today, I can own my own story. We are all writing our stories. Whether you're aware or not, you're writing a book. The thing is, we don't make time to be with ourselves. We don't make time to look into our own stories. See, we're so focused in other people's lives and stories that we neglect our own stories. And by doing that, we miss out on an opportunity to experience God firsthand, to experience God in this energy in its purest form. That when you talk about it, that when you embark and when you do things and when you are in spaces, you can stand in your own truth. Important, and especially in the times that we are living in, so much pressure that is affecting us mentally as this generation, so much pressure that is affecting us. We are in a generation that is so anxious. We are a generation that is so scared to face our own shadows. We are a generation that is scared to be in that space that wants us and needs us to be accountable. Irregardless of what happens in your life or where you find yourself in your life, there is always a lesson. And that lesson is for your own soul ascension, and that lesson is for a character development yakho. And we miss it because I don't know my own story. I wonder if you know your own story. Our stories start way back from circumstances surrounding our conception, circumstances surrounding families that we are born into, circumstances surrounding our very own birth. And then impilo, it will take a shape according to uqala kwakho. God is the Alpha, He's the Omega. Uyaqala, uyaphelelisa. And sometimes we focus kakhulu maybe on the beginning or especially the end. And the challenge yethu, it's right here in the middle. In the middle where a lot is happening. Singena winter manje. It's like that with our lives. You are in summer, you are in autumn, you're in spring, and you are in winter. So those seasons you cannot uzbalekele. It's inevitable, it will happen to everybody. Maramaus understand that, and you've taken time to understand the story sako, to know the story sako. It gives you an edge, it gives you an upper hand, and it helps ukuthi ungafoli into pressure, societal pressure, worldly pressures. You will not measure your life, you will not measure your journey ngamehlo abanye abantu. Your perspective will be focused on journey yakho and who you are, because you understand the impande zakho, you understand the roots, you understand ukuthi ubuyaphi. Then you understand ukuthi uyaphi, and you will understand the in-between. You will understand the meantime. You will understand the experiences zempilo yakho. And it is also important that in our experiences, see, understand why we go through those experiences as an individual. And it takes courage, that audacity to look into your shadows and to say, this is me, this is my life, this is my story, these are my roots, this is the bloodline. We are talking a lot these days being generational curse breakers, being those ones that will really make a change in our families or in our lives, that will decide differently, that will journey differently. Kodwa it comes with a lot of responsibility, and that is where sizithola silekha khona, because sisaba this responsibility, sisaba this accountability, sisaba ukungena ey'ntweni ezinzima, sisaba to go through challenges, sisaba to experience triggers. And that is where the growth is, whether we like it or not, one way or the other. Growth needs to happen. And if you don't decide that ngiya-accepta, ngiyakamukela ukuthi fanele ngikhule, and ekukhuleni kwami a whole lot of different things will happen, will transpire. Siyabheka ukuthi abanye bakuphi, maybe we are slow, maybe, but it is because you don't know your own story. I'm a lover of stories. I'm fascinated by stories from different people. I love reading about different people. I love reading itori zabo. It becomes easier to plug up that courage and to have the audacity to carry on, to try over and over again when you know ukuthi kahle kahle kula ngisuka khona. And these are the patterns, maybe in my bloodline, maybe in my family. This is the tribe engiphuma kuyo. Uthini umlando wale tribe lena. This is the name I am carrying. What is it carrying? That name. This is the family engizalelwe kuyo. What are the ills of this family? But now, facing our own stories is a very big challenge for us, because we can't even sit with ourselves and be honest with ourselves. We can't accept who we are, because ubegitori zabanye abantu. Everybody's story is valid. Everybody's story is important. Everybody's story has a lesson phakathi kwayo. Kuya ngawe ukuthi, are you bold enough to look at story sakho, to accept what you need to accept and change what you need to change? Changing is a decision. Growing is a decision. Uqhubeka, carrying on, continuing is a decision. Some things that happen in Bulenze, to some experiences in our lives, kuya ngawe how you react to them, if they will destroy you, if they will be the end of you, or if there will be a testimony for somebody else kusasa, for a generation eza emuva kwakho. You know, and that is where I think ukuthi God is a personal thing. A relationship with God is so personal, because umbona when the world is sleeping, if you are paying attention, if you are alert to the Holy Spirit, to the Spirit, izinto impilo ihamba nge-energy. If you are paying attention and are alert to what you are being taught, to what is happening around you, to what is happening around your family, to what is happening societal, to what is happening in Shabin. Material things and all these other things zingaba khona namhlanje, but tomorrow zingabikho. Hence, mentally, you have to work to be strong and be content. Your soul has to be in a content space, so that makhona you're okay, magungekho you're still okay, because you have tended to the internal. We tend to so many things, our external appearances and all of those things, but we neglect our souls, we neglect ingaphakathi. Kukhona happiness and joy, but ungaba a joyful person, ungaba okay if ngaphakathi lakho li right, and you are also able to deal with spiritual things. You are also able to deal with spiritual energies that temper with us mentally. Ngoba whether it's all these pressures is khona yonke into, it's an energy and it's a spirit. And I always say ukuthi ama covenants are so important, and ukhuluma, the word is so important. In the beginning was the word. So what you say, what you feel, what you're conscious about, what you say is so important, because even izinto that are sent out there to destroy you, somebody speaks words against your family, somebody spoke words against the lineage and the bloodline again. So it is important to nawe, but you will only be able to do that if you know istory sakho. You speak positively. Therefore, you are forming ama-covenants amasha for you, for this generation and generations to come. Imbande, the roots are very important, very, very important. Ngoba some of izinto that are happening in our lives and to us manje izinto ezonakala noma ezoniwa mhlambe okhokho ekudala, but bona mhlambe ngemilomo yabo kwaqala lapho, noma kwaqala engqondweni, kwaqala ngezwi. So what are the words that you are saying about your life? Ngestory sakho, are you in denial? Uyasiphika na istory sakho, impilo yakho noma impilo yakini, noma whatever it is that comes with the surnames ozalelwa phakathi kwazo, umlando wakini, good or bad, uyawazi na? What is it that you are here wena? If you are a generational curse breaker, what are you here to fix? Are you aware? That awareness can never happen unless you know your story. And in that story, is God a main character? Noma is what people say or think ngawe what is clouding, what is making a noise all the time phezu kwakho. So it's just about a personal relationship with God. It's about a personal relationship with spirit. Singaba nakho konke, but if we don't get it right in the spirit sense, we are just humans having a life experience. So if asikutholi kahle, we don't get it right in the spiritual sense, and I'm not talking religion or anything like that, but I am talking in the spiritual sense, all encompassing, irregardless of what you believe in and what faith you follow. But spiritually, if we don't come right, societally we will never come right, economically we will never come right, physically we will never come right. Ngoba lezi zinto that start in our minds and that they pollute our souls and our minds, some way or the other, they end up as a slugumeza physically as well. So physically we are doing very well in terms of looking good and being on flick and all of those things, but our souls paid attention to, our minds paid attention to. Why are we suffering so much of mental illnesses? Why are we suffering so much of depression? Why are we suffering so much of social ills? It is because something spiritually ayikho right, and it's only through God and understanding God at a personal level that you can really get things right for yourself in such a manner that you are content whether into zomhlaba unazo noma awunazo. Those things today ungaba la kusasa ube la, but uzobunjani ngokomphefumulo? Will you be able to carry on ngempilo? It's like ama seasons, mawuyi winter uzoyisurvive na i-winter of your life. That period of ascension, of or of initiation, uzoyisurvive na. Mhlawumbe certain physical initiations are there to teach us that. Certain hardships are there to teach us that, so that we know ukuthi they don't make us. Physical things and material things don't define or make us. They are nice to have, they are good to have, it's good to plan, it's good to have goals, it's good to dream, it's good to achieve. Sonke siyayifuna leyo mpumelelo. But if ikuthola ukuthi mentally you're not okay, what happens when those things ungasenazo na? Uba iparent enjani? Uba umuntu onjani? Because the bitterness that we are experiencing, it's a mental thing. The violence that we're experiencing, it's a mental thing. It means something is not right spiritually with us as human beings. And I really wish ukuthi singathatha stock of our spiritual lives, of our souls and of our mental state, so that we show up as better people towards each other, so that we show up as better people in this world and make it a better place to live in. We are here to experience la emhlabeni and uza ngento zawo, but you have it within you. You have it within you ukuthi umhlaba ungacontrol, but wena uphile according to what your soul really was made to be. The Spirit of God is not a distraction for us, and we constantly have to be asking the Spirit of discernment to rule in our lives, the Spirit of love to rule in our lives, the Spirit of kindness to rule in our life, the Spirit of clarity to rule in our lives, because konke lokhu that is an opposite of that are my spirits that are here to challenge us. They are here to, it's a warfare of a different kind. And are we ready as this generation? But it takes us looking at ourselves with a truthful eye, and do better. Do better. We see a lot of things in Zagalayo, and they are just reminding us and showing us. They just keep happening, but they are just all showing us ukuthi something is amiss with our spirits, something is amiss with our souls, something is not right with our mental state, and we will never get it right until we understand the importance of spirituality, the big role that spirituality plays in our life. Asikhulumi ngenkolo ethize nethize, but sikhuluma ngoNkulunkulu, sikhuluma ngobugodli, ngoba other things ngaba siziboni zenzeka if we are all aligned to this God Spirit, this God Spirit that just provides grace, this God Spirit that is about love, this God Spirit that is about understanding ukuthi I cannot do to omunye umuntu what I would not want done to me. And yes, we experience traumas, but sidila kanjani with those traumas in such a way that I don't ngoba ngazi ubuhlungu ngizwisa abanye abantu ubuhlungu, because I'm hurting, therefore I bleed on other people. Let us be aware. Let us be aware of ourselves. Let us be aware of our thoughts. Let us ask ourselves, what is the posture of my heart? What is the posture of my soul? What is the posture of my mind? In everything that I am doing. Noma ngabe ukhuleka kangakanani, noma ngabe umuhle kangakanani, noma ngabe wealthy kangakanani. What is the posture of your heart? What is the posture? My intentions wakho aguphi? Are we seeking so much of material that simply completely in our lives? And it means then really we are so far from godliness, the Creator that has created us to come and be an expression of uthando, come and be an expression of kindness, come and be an expression of what support means, of what being considerate of the next person is. I pray that we find that God, He is not found in noise, He is not found in the many things that we think He is found in, but uNkulunkulu is found in silence. uNkulunkulu is found in stillness. uNkulunkulu is found in darkness, dark times. uNkulunkulu is that light la kumnyama khona. And we need that God in these times. We need that spirit of uthando. We need that spirit to reign in our lives. We need to silence the noise. We need to find a way to deal with these expectations zomhlaba phezu kwethu. We need that. We need to be supportive people. We need to show each other love. We need compassion more than ever. And ngathi singawuchanela lowo moya, ngathi singawucela lowo moya ukuthi uzophila phakathi kwethu, and maybe we will see less and less of all these painful things esizibonayo zenzakala. It's not about that gender is doing that to that gender or that person is doing that. Sonke siba ne choice in situations, and are we choosing right? Good evening.